You win.
You have done well, my friend. The information you supplied is invaluable. So someone thinks they can stop me obtaining all the talismans? Of course he will never succeed! I want this meddling mammal stopped at any cost!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Those talismans are as good as mine. Begin phase 2!
Hey, welcome back to the Video Game Nexus, folks. How's everyone doing today? I know it's a little late.
Check out these amazing snowy mountains. Full of frolicking kangaroos, high-speed wombats, and giant yabbies, all eager to meet you. I hope you packed a clean pair of thermals.
This one's gonna be a fun level. Welcome back to Ty and the Tasmanian Tiger, folks. Sorry it took so long to actually get this stream going here, folks. I didn't know how long it's... Oh,
this is bad. Really bad.
nah, we got text, so
well,
no
the
worries
children
about
were playing in the snow when that little scamp Bernie accidentally caused an avalanche.
that. Oh,
I can hear them call out, but I can't see them.
No worries, Sheila. I'll find them for you.
alright. Anyways. So, where have we been in terms of Ty? Well, we finished the first area. We got done with a boss. And, actually, I have yet to do, or I've done the bull pit. And now this is the next level that we're doing. As you can see, there's no extra. I think I even missed a cog in my replay for most of these levels. I thought these levels wouldn't even take all that long. So anyways, we're now here in the snowy Alps, and as you can see, the opals themselves are now blue. Got a lot of snow all up in this area. Should be a relatively good fun time. Any of the items that we happen to find, like such as the golden cogs and stuff like that, we will be doing a cleanup stream later on at some point, where I'll have all the
snow has
I'll have all of the cogs
so it's pretty slippery.
posted up in an image
So it could help if you
for
need
me
a
to be
bit
able
of a
to
speed
have an
boost.
easy access of being able to find the ones that we've missed and everything. We got snow physics, as you guys can see. We constantly slide. Not really a whole lot. This level's quite huge, as you can see. We got a bunch of things that we gotta do, and there's a bunch of opals to find, so we, as per usual, are always going to take the opportunity to go and find all the opals. As you can also see, we have the flame ring. This is our gift from Julius.
On you, mate.
Oh, cheers.
Found 2 of the kits so far. That's good enough, or that's good and simple to do. I don't remember if this is also the same level that has some kind of extra bit or not. Ow. I might be thinking of a future level, because I think there are at least 2 levels that are beach themed and snowy mountain themed, I believe. But aside from that, hope everyone's been doing well. I know I believe I missed a, I don't remember if I did or not, but just in case, I do believe I have missed a singular Thunderstone in one of the levels. I believe it's the level with the turkey. Walk in the Park, I think. The one with Sheza. Having to get her thing refueled or refilled. I haven't done Outback or Safari Outback. I was gonna do that before this stream, but I figured, if I just get into this area, I could just continue this area and do that level on my own time, or just not do it. But I am most likely going to do it. Got some bad ice physics here. Also, we never really talked. Well, no, we did talk about it. Never mind. I was gonna say something about the Mario Galaxy movie, saying that we haven't watched it, or we haven't talked about it. But no, I actually remember that we did talk about it. Great movie. You know, I had fun with it. I've heard the arguments. Everybody has heard the arguments for the thing. Maybe I'm just one of those people who don't really care too much about certain things, because honestly, I genuinely enjoyed the movie, regardless of a pacing or anything like that. Okay. Easy way to stop sliding around is just do a bite. That'll let us get into the bite state, keep us from doing whatever. Let's go! There is plenty of stuff to go and roam around in this area. We need to be thorough with this area. Hey there, Coyote. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ah. 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 I bit the lizard. How we're running up this, you could say, is just from his paws, maybe, but I don't know. Hope the day is going well for you, Coyote, by the way. And I hope the day is just going well for anyone, to be honest. I think I hear Lily being a little pterodactyl. Every time she does her like little squeals or whatever, it always sounds like a pterodactyl. She also could be fighting sleep. It is 6 in the afternoon. We got wallabies, we got koalas, all that, and yet I don't think we have a single spider in this game. At least I think. This isn't necessarily like a more recent thing, but it definitely is something that happened a while ago. I think I somehow bruised my ribs because I have a pain in my left side, and I think what happened was we went to a place or a trampoline place that also had like a little like indoor playground, and one of the spots that they had was a little padded, like 2 padded cylinders that had like spinning padded like cushioning. Like you're obviously supposed to like squeeze through it, but the thing is that the pipe or the pillars that were padded up to spin while you go through it was not meant for adults. Because I was keeping an eye on my little nephew to, you know, make sure he doesn't get hurt or anything like that. Yeah, and I genuinely think what happened was that I just happened to not realize what I was doing. And so, I think while I kept doing that, I kept doing it on my left side instead of alternating from left and right. So, no joke, I think I just straight up just, like, hurt my ribs a little bit. Was it stupid? Yes. Was it, was it still fun to be over there? Yeah, it was, because, I mean, it's a trampoline park. Granted, I didn't jump on the trampolines. I was more or less just watching my little nephew so that he wasn't getting, again, not hurt or anything. Damn it. There's another concept art box. I can't break it with my teeth, but I can definitely burn it to ashes. And we have one of the first of the few wallabies. The mother. Anyways. So, obviously, of course, you guys already know of the fire rangs that we have. I don't have the mega rangs, which basically throw much further and whatnot. I have yet to go over to Julius to go and get those. I was going to grab them, but I just completely forgot about them. Because, again, I'm trying to get back to where we were before I accidentally deleted the save data. Also, as you can see as well, anytime that the save icon shows up, mainly at the very beginning of the level, and or just your time saving. Most of the time, it is, or all the time, it is still the GameCube memory card. Meaning, I did not purchase the Switch bundle. The Switch bundle in and of itself is about $40, so that is both Tie 1, Tie 2, and I think a little bit of bonus content? I don't remember exactly. But yeah, if you want to play these games, you can. They are digitally on the Nintendo Switch. They're also on the PS2 and also the Xbox, I believe. And of course, the re-releases are on the PlayStation, or on current PlayStation and Xbox platforms. Alongside the third game, which for some reason is not on the Switch, but is definitely on Xbox and PlayStation. So again, if you want to play the full series, which includes the 2D side-scroller for Tasmanian Tiger, or for the Tasmanian Tiger series, this game series will probably run you about... Oh, actually, if Tie 4 is actually like $20, you're probably looking at like a full $60 for pretty much everything. Well, $60 if you're going for a Switch. And if you're going for the bundle, that's physical copy and everything like that. If you are looking to get the games all digitally, probably a little bit more. All these big ass lizards and everything. We haven't even scratched the surface of like the main area over in this area, or in this level, I should say. Tie, just in general, is always a fun little game to play. The advertising for this game was also really funny too, because like they had it where it was, I think if I remember correctly, sorry, I'm just pressing down on my ribs a little bit. The advertising for this game was also really funny because it was like, it showed Ty as like this next animal creature to be, you know, the next like Spyro or Crash. I think Earthworm Jim was also in that advertisement as well, but I think it was Spyro, Crash, and one other game. I don't know if it was Mario. I don't think it was. But it's also really funny to think about because it's just like, this game technically is an obscure, like, series, but it genuinely is still referenced in Chrome Team's or Creel? I don't remember their name, but this series is still recognized by its developers. It constantly goes on sale. And there's even straight up, like, a full cameo of him in one of the other games that they made. That being Blade Kick, another underrated game that only has a one episode, or it was an episodic release kind of thing, but it does have two games. It has episode 1 and episode 2. Both of them are supposed to be, one is, both of them are like side-scroller, kind of like beat-em-ups and everything. The thing with that, though, is that the games themselves are not, too crazy. In fact, I own Blade, or the first episode of Blade Kit. I know, it's a very, very weird title, but the game is actually kind of fun. Here we have another Thunderstone. Oh, that's a giant lobster. Oh, right, I remember. I think we gotta hit this guy. Oh, no, I see. Let's see what we can do. We don't necessarily have to worry about air all that much. There we go. Get into the air pocket so we can be able to get other. Alright, well, I guess we're not too much. Anyways, but yeah, shit, I forgot what I was talking about. That's one of the worst traits that I got, is that, like, if I'm talking about something, I will forget about it. And it sucks, too, because sometimes we get into, like, really good conversations, and then all of a sudden just, what was you talking about? Like that kind of thing. I need that. What I do need is I need to go this way. I'm looking to secure a EverDrive eventually, because there's a bunch of mods that I really want to play, containing like Mario 64 and stuff like that. There's a mod that recently came out not too long ago, like I think it was like last year, known as the Patchmaker's Workshop. And dude, it has like one of my favorite levels of all time, solely because it's like, it's really ridiculous, number one, but I love how they did this, this game's like world map kind of thing. So like, if you guys remember if you guys remember in Mario 64, there was a, oh, we get jumped at without even having to use that little space to actually get a full jump. Nice. Anyways, there was a game. Okay, sorry. If you guys remember when we did last Impact or something like that, there was an area in the game, or not an area per se, but there was a part in the game where when you hopped into the world, like into the level map, or not the overworld, sorry, the star selection, they had it where it had like a custom made like loading area with the stars, and it played the music for when you were selecting a character, similar to Super Mario Brothers 2 on the NES, or the Super Nintendo if you played All Stars. So they did that, but they made it so much cooler. The mod in and of itself has a wonderful, like, a unique style of doing it. And what they did is that they took the time to make, like, small little models of the actual, like, level in, like, almost like a quilt, right? It's so goddamn charming. And I really want to play the games, because I really want to play the game for you guys, because it actually does have a really interesting like concept of like how you play or how you play the game and whatnot. Ah! Thank God the water doesn't actually hurt us. I mean, granted, we're not playing. Oh, oh, it warms up. Oh, right. I think there's actually something else. Yeah, there it is. I think what they want us to do is that they want us to just like kind of glide into it. Oh. Oh, there's a button right there. Hold on, let's go hit that button. The hatch is open. Oh, hello. Did I see another opal? I did. I knew it. There would have been an opal that would have messed me up, and I would have been like, where the hell is it? That's the stuff that I hate. Oh, did I just see another one? Well, we had to go this way anyways. I guess I'll loop around. Nice. Yeah, luckily this only has like damage for air, which isn't necessarily bad. But it definitely does kind of suck when it happens, because like you're thinking, oh, you're taking damage, but no, in actuality, you're just losing air. You're losing air health. Also, the only reason why I don't necessarily kill the enemies all the time is just because... What's the reason? No, I mean, like, seriously, there's no reason to really even just like, kill any of the enemies. Except to just get them out of your way. Other than that, like, straight up, you can go for this entire game without ever, like, killing a single enemy. With the exception of, like, bosses and stuff like that. Unless some of them, like, actually require you... Or, like, if there's, like, a Thunder Egg that requires you to take out an enemy, then, yeah, you have to do that. But, like, other than that, you can basically just run around for this entire thing without ever having to worry about taking out enemies. There's another concept art box. Or maybe you just like violence. In which case, murder being killed. Man, also, there's another series that I've been, or not another series, but it's another, like, movie that I want to watch. And it's The Bad Guys.
Project of his. Anyway, I reckon there's something up.
I've watched so many clips of that.
See if you can find a way
of just
up
like
there.
Wolf, Snake,
No worries.
and just like a bunch of other characters. Dude, I love the art style of that movie so much, honestly. Because it's just a great art style. Just... Like, it is straight up just... Here's Lupin the Third. But for furries, essentially. But it also has, like, instances of, like actual anime and whatnot. You can see the usual, like, when someone gets scared, or when someone has, like, a shocked expression, it is always, like, the white circle with the black lines around it. Or their eyes go super small and stuff like that. See, even like in the second movie when Wolf and the others confront Snake. Why do I keep elongating my S's? No, but like for real though, I don't know, man. I hate that I missed out on a lot of these because it was just around that time where it's like, man, I would love to watch. Or no, I never even thought about like watching movies. The only movie that I actually gave a damn about was I was supposed to jump in there. God damn it. The only movie that I actually like gave two toots about was the Mario movie, and I feel so bad because like I would have enjoyed watching The Bad Guys in theaters. I think it would have been kind of fun. Have you guys ever had any of those regrets? Because I can tell you another thing. I'm gonna be real with you. That one and Mario Galaxy, I feel like are some of the few movies that like you need to see first day, like day one. But you also need to watch it with a bunch of other people. I went to it when I was I went to the Galaxy movie like first showing of the second day of its release. So at 11 a.m. I got to the theater. I had my popcorn, had my my year-long loyalty cup because it was basically the same fucking amount as the extra large cup. Saw the movie, had fun. It was great. But man, dude, like no joke, I legitimately want to watch it a second time. But unfortunately, I cannot because the just in general, it is hard to kind of have the money for stuff like that. Like, yeah, sure, there are people who can legitimately be able to do repeat viewing. Hell, sometimes even upwards to maybe even like 4 or 5 times. I just do not have the money for that, which sucks because, dog, I want to watch Galaxy movie again so badly. I've also heard an interesting like argument that the game is just a glorified like advertisement, and it's like, or no, the movie is like a glorified advertisement. But like to that, I would say it's not really an advertisement if they're doing like somewhat unique stuff. I mean, like, yeah, sure, Queen Honeybee showing up because we already knew that she was gonna be in it. So just in case if anybody was still waiting to watch the movie. Actually, I don't even remember if that was necessarily actually like commented on in like a direct. I think it was. I didn't watch any of the directs because I just didn't want to be I didn't want to get too spoiled in terms of like information and stuff like that. But like the one argument that I kept hearing from people is just why wasn't like a full retell, or like why wasn't it like a retelling of Galaxy 1 and 2 or something like that, or like Galaxy 1 and then set it up for Galaxy 2 or anything like that? I don't know, man. To me, I would much rather have the movie just be for fun and not just like, oh, we're making a giant cinematic universe or anything like that. I genuinely do not think that they should do a Smash movie. Like, for real. People keep wanting to talk, or keep wanting to say, like, oh, the Smash... Ah, damn it. We're working towards a Smash movie. Get ready. And it's just all like, it's not going to be what you guys want it to be. Like, if you think Nintendo's pacing is bad for Mario, wait until the Legend of Zelda movie comes out. That most likely will get hit with the same kind of criticism and stuff like that. I genuinely think that if they were to do a Smash, or well, actually no, this isn't even me saying that if they make a Smash movie, it's gonna have some problems. The most problems that it's going to have is that it's going to be a nightmare to do all the licensing, all the IP, all the different types of music and everything like that. I mean, granted, a composer could be able to do that, do all the music and everything like that. But like, you also have to mix in music that kind of would kind of work with each other. Like, I'll bet you anything. If I were to talk to Crypt and ask him, hey, make a mashup of these two Nintendo games. Like, or just like any music composer, right? And if I were to go up to him and ask, hey, make a mashup of Mario, Kirby, Legend of Zelda, and I don't know, let's go for like an obscure game, right? And then like one obscure game. They can get it to work, but the problem is that like if it's not like a thing that is more well known, so like take for instance, maybe not necessarily Kirby and not necessarily Mario or the other thing, but more or less the obscure thing, it's going to sound weird. Where's that other little bastard? There you are. But I mean, like, I guess that's not really necessarily fair to really say any of that. So, let's just say, let's go with the next best thing. So, let's say we were to get a Smash Brothers movie. What characters would you be wanting for that movie in general? Like, obviously you would want the original 12. Or probably the original 12, if anything. Could you see people knowing who the fuck half of the damn characters are? I think it wouldn't be able to work, honestly. Like, yeah, sure, people will have their hopes and dreams for it and everything, but honestly, I don't know, man. Ow. Full health. Or full heal. God, there's a lot of these little frill lizards. You know, getting onto a different topic here real quick. I think I figured out my full schedule that I want to do for you guys. So, while we're going around looking for the rest of these blue opals, here's what I'm thinking. Oh. What I'm thinking I'm thinking Mondays would be your normal, typical, like, game. So it would be basically a playthrough, right? That would be for Mondays. Tuesday, I'm thinking we do some weirder games. But those are more like recurring games. So I'm thinking Tuesday and Thursday, we do streams of Tomodachi Life and Miitopia. I think that would be kind of fun. Just a nice little simple game. Nothing to really worry about or anything. Well, with the exception of Tomodachi or Miitopia. Wednesday we do Genshin. Kind of just like the slow day and whatnot. We play a little bit of Genshin. We do whatever. And then Friday, I think what we do for Friday, we do an online game, like a community stream. I think that's what we do. So community stream, a normal playthrough. Wednesday would obviously be, of course, Genshin, because why not? Tuesday and Thursdays will be the me games. And then weekends, depending on how I feel, maybe we'll have a stream, maybe we won't on those days, but most likely I will take those days off. We are still missing a whole bunch. We are still missing 2 kids, 2 Bilbies, and hell, we don't even have all of these. The old mill we haven't even done yet. Musical icicles. Alright, where have we... Well, there's something over there, so I guess we'll just head over there. It seems as though we have a few questions now, which should be easy enough to be able to really go for. So I'm thinking tomorrow we will we'll kick things off with Tomodachi Life. We'll play the demo. Or no, I think we'll do Miitopia. So probably tonight I will be making some characters and whatnot to kind of have some stuff. If anybody does have like codes for like unique characters or anything like that, as long as it's not like, you know, a little crazy or anything, I think that'd be kind of fun to do. Did I grab him? Yeah, I did grab him. Okay, so this is a waste over here. Looks like there's 2 areas that we can go to, but it looks like they're probably picked clean. Also, I should also mention this. I think one of the things I'm going to do... Sorry. I think one of the things I'm going to do is that when we get into Miitopia tomorrow, I think I have an interesting idea of what we can do for it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we got everything from here. Ah, so we both traded. Oh. Excuse me, thank you. Jesus. Alright. This thing. Is that actually... No, it's not. A lot more concept art. I know we went up there. Oh, but did we go up there? Yeah, I think we did, actually. Maybe we didn't go up there. No, because that's over there. Ah! That's the worst part about stuff like this. This level in particular may just take this whole stream. And it's gonna suck because I don't want to necessarily leave you guys with only just like one level and then be done. But unfortunately, that might just be how. Oh, Jesus! Well, that was nice. Camera, work with me here. I don't think there's anything up there. Does not look like it. Damn. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit. Or by backtrack I mean we continue forward. And I gotta turn off my AC. God, you know, I hate this AC thing. It sucks because it's like, it works, don't get me wrong, but man, it's just sucking up nothing but hot air. That's like the unfortunate bit about it. If it wasn't getting all this like hot air and everything, I'd be perfectly fine with it. But, seeing as how I'm in Arizona, I almost said Australia for some reason, it's just unbearable. I almost said embarrassing for some reason. Or like a mixture of both of those words. I like how these guys technically count as enemies. They're just regular people just having fun on snowboards. Did I miss anything over here? No, because that's where that area was. Well, alright. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Let's see. Okay, there's a one thing all the way over there. Alright, let's go all the way over there and step up. I think we have to go inside the wood mill, I think. I'm also going to switch off to the regular boomerangs just to break crates if there's any of them. Not what I necessarily wanted, but I guess I'll take it. think we may want to go up here. Look. That looks like a new area. Let's wind it back. Aha! There we go. How did I not see this? Did I just... Oh, right. I think I actually ran this way, but I never really, like, gave it, like, full commitment. What's up here again? Oh, there's a cave. Okay, so it's red. Damn it. I knew it. It was this one. Okay, so it's not green. That's good to know. Damn it. Well, we know it's not blue. There we go. Grab the damn thing. There we go. Nice. You know, I wonder if the, I genuinely wonder if the re-releases are actually really good. Cause like I know I talk about the remix or the remake or the re-releases, even though I have yet to play them. But I genuinely hope that, you know, if anybody were to play these games, the HD remasters are great. Which, by the way, HD remasters just recently got released onto PlayStation Plus for essential players. So if you happen to enjoy games like Tomb Raider and whatnot, that game, or the first of the trilogy, or of the, what would it be? What would you call it? A game with, or I guess technically Tomb Raider Anthology? I don't know. Point of the matter is, the collection for Tomb Raider, Part 1, which is Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 are now available for download for free on PlayStation Plus Essentials. I believe they became available yesterday, I think. The modern controls on Tomb Raider feel so good. Like, don't get me wrong, I know, I understand why it was set to tank controls and everything like that. I never really been a huge person for tank controls. But then again, I never really played that many games that had tank controls. I think the only game that I played, with the exception of actually one of the Tomb Raider games, it was the one where you started off as her as a child, doing an archaeologist, doing a excavation, with her grandpappy. So what did that actually do? There we go. Nice. Take a look and see. We're still missing 5 opals. We got Koala Chaos, which we're still looking for 2 of them. We got Time Trial, we got that, and just collecting the 300. Well, there's the opal thing. The only thing I could possibly see them being over is maybe there's one over here. Either the Bilby or one of the koalas. God damn it. Ugh, I got sneeze. Ah. God. I hate when I sneeze. Okay, just double checking. I think there's nothing in here. Jeez, I love how that popped on the microphone. Just taking a swig of my soda. Oh boy. Where haven't we been? Let's take a look. We got that opal, or not opal. They're probably down by the edge of that little middle area. So I bet if we were to just oh, there's a box. Well, there's all the opals. But now, just where's the wallet kids? And the one Bilby. chances are they're probably somewhat next to each other. Maybe one of them are, at least. There's another concept art thing. Nice. Alright. The only other places that I could potentially think that one of the bilbies are probably in the very beginning of the area. Right by Charla. And that could very well be a possibility. Now just comes the fun part of having to run all the way back up there. Luckily, there are some snowy terrain to make it easier for everyone to be able to go and climb up. There's another... There it is. Okay, I'm just tripping. Alright. Oh, now that I think about it, there's one thing that I want to talk about. It's going back to the bad guys, right? Oh, hey, there's one. So the bad guys apparently got like a TV series. It's on Netflix and everything like that. But like, why does it look like it was made back in like the early 2000s? Like, if you go and take a look at what it looks like, it really does look like the entire like animation, like animation budget is that of like an old PlayStation 2 game. Where like the lighting looks weird, but it's only looking weird because of the character model like talking. Like seriously, go and take a look at like the bad guys busting out. I think that's what it's called. And like you can see clearly that the animations, the character models, all look a little off. And I mean, granted, I guess that makes sense because you know it's a TV show instead of a movie, so you have more of a time constraint.
Oh, you're a legend, mate.
There's another one. I just think it's really funny because it's just like, oh hey, here's a clip from a cartoon, and then here's a clip of the cartoon but in movie form, and it's like the character models look so much better, the facial animations and stuff like that. Again, I know that it's just time constraints, but it always just looks funny to me when shit like that happens. You know, honestly, with how Netflix does, like, their business and everything, you would think that and especially if it's, like, a film that did relatively decently, I would assume, at least, I would assume the bad guys did pretty fucking well. I'm surprised that, like, the animation budget, wasn't more focused and whatnot. Like, I get it, like, sacrifices have to be made and everything, but sometimes it's just really funny to think, like, it went from, like, smooth animation to, like, again, looking like a PlayStation 2 cutscene with, weird, with, like, the models looking a little weird because of the lighting. Because I was looking at it and I was like, why does this look so like early 2000s. And it's just real fun to me.
Work, son.
Alright, well there's the last of the quality. Now, where's the bill? It sucks trying to find the bill bees solely because it's just like you can't just throw a boomerang and destroy the box. No, you have to run over to the box and bite it. I think it's just a little silly. That instead of being able to, you know, destroy the boxes and everything like that, like, they kind of even tell you that in the tutorial, if you guys remember that from the first session of the game, where, I think his name is Maurice, or something like that, I think. I don't remember the damn bird's name. Maurice, or, fucking whatever his name is, basically says that you got like a hefty set of chompers, you know, and it like tells you how to use it, pressing the X button, all that other stuff. I just think it's just kind of funny, though. Out of everything that is easily destroyed just with your boomerangs, those ones, oh no, you gotta fight them. Okay, what am I missing? Well, obviously, of course, we have to go back to the very beginning of the area anyways to go and get our Thunder Egg from Scarla, whatever her name is. I'll look over here real quick. Where is... Well, in this case, I might as well go over here and just get the, let's get this.
6, 7, 8, all accounted for. I don't know how you did it. Thanks.
No worries, Sheila.
By the way, little Poonie found this in the snow. You can have it if you want it.
Unreal.
Unreal. You mean Unreal Tournament? No. Okay. I feel like the cage... The caged pop must be somewhere around here. I think. Over there. Let's just try following the arrows. There's something that's over here. I can't even jump over there. Was I over here? Yes, I was. Ah, jeez. Let's see. The only way I could possibly see it being somewhere else is maybe even over there. Hold on, let's just take a look. Yeah, because this is where that one koala was. You'd think that there would be one over here somewhere. Oh wait, maybe it is. No? Man, this level's race is gonna be a pain in the ass too. Oh shit. Oh, that could have been useful earlier. I think he's stuck in an area, like right next to like a pillar, similar to like certain areas and whatnot. So maybe I'm just misremembering. I feel like it might even be up on that little path. Wait a minute, could be around here. Nope. Well, at least we got the outhouse saving. If the HD version of this game actually does have better camera control, oh my god, I might actually chill out the money to be able to get, and replay through all these levels again, just to have better camera work. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Man, what the hell? You know what? I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Go ahead and use the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab some dinner even. And we'll be back with some more Thai. Alright. We are back. And I still don't know where this damn koala is. Or, not koala. Bilby. So, I guess we'll go ahead and just dump out our, we'll dump what, opals we'll have. Or we have. And then I guess we'll do the time trial, and then I will find where this last guy is. And then, continue from there. Yeah, this probably would have been much more easier just to go through the mushrooms. Didn't even think about that, honestly. I like how they say, like, how I love how the outhouses are explained as basically like a respawn point, like you're daydreaming or you're sitting on the potty or toilet for so long that mentally you're just sleeping in the bathroom and whatnot. But then when you get knocked out, it's actually just you waking up or whatever, saying that you had an accident or something. Alright. I think that's it. I really don't want this to be just this level, but take some time to get over here. Let's go ahead and do this.
Relax, Ty. It's a track like any other, apart from the slippery ice and the snow and the downhill bit. It's a sprint to the finish, passing through all the checkpoints as you go. But make sure you hit them all, Ty, otherwise you'll get nothing.
Here we go. Yeah, this one's relatively easier to do, considering the fact that in a previous or no, not in a previous level, sorry. In a future level, because again, there are multiple instances of having to do another area similar to like this and whatnot. There is... What the hell? That might have just fucked my chances. It's either going to cut it real close, or it is going to be a little bit in front. I think I once failed this because of a... Actually, I don't know what made me fail this. Whew!
You made it through in record time. Here, have a thunder egg. Whoa, you beauty.
Alright. Let's explore a little bit over here. Maybe it's over here. I think it was a thing. I'm convinced that the damn the Bilby that we're looking for is in like somewhere nearby. There was one up there. Damn it. Yeah, I hate when it's... Kinda hate this a little bit. That is one of the downsides about this game. It's definitely the, some of the koalas are kind of a pain in the ass to find. Which is great because there's a lot of people who actually go and make guides on, like, where all of them are, where like all the golden cogs are, where all the bilbies are and everything. Anything to make it easier for the player instead of having to waste hours and upon hours of gameplay looking for one thing. It's always nice on my book, but I try to not use it all the time. If it is not here... Not on those. God, my my little nephew has been watching this oh no, that's put these two out of their misery. My little nephew has been watching this thing called Storybots, and like they all have music numbers, or well, a lot of it's mainly like music numbers and everything. But like one of my favorite things about it is that one of the things that gets played are the music numbers, and they are basically all a bunch of child-friendly versions of rap songs to an extent. And it's really funny to take a listen to it because like you'll just be vibing and hanging out, and then all of a sudden you'll start hearing like a parody of oh god, I'm trying to remember the song. I don't remember the song's name, but it's like there's one for Sheep where the parody song, or like a parody rap or anything, even though it's not necessarily a parody, it's more just like a rehashing of it, or like mixing of the words and everything. Is like sheep, 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 like that one. I think there's even one that is based off of Jump. There he is. Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's just like crisscross to make you jump, jump. But instead it's I think it's with chicken, so it's like cluck, cluck, and whatever. That is everything. Hey, Jake. Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? Let's see, what was another one? There was another one where it was, yeah, they have, like, all kinds of different ones. Another one of my favorites is that when they do, like, the planets. So, like, the moon will have, like, its own song where it's called, like, I think it's titled, like, My Time to Shine or something like that. You have the Earth, you have like all these other ones, but again, the funny thing is that some of the animal ones are just straight up just rap parodies. So you got sheep, sheep, sheep. You got cluck, cluck, or something like that. It's really funny, but it's also really interesting to take a listen to because they obviously do like a bunch of different like styles of rap. So like velociraptors, right? They'll be like velociraptors, we're velocirapping or something like that, and it's just like shut up. They just there to rap, you know. They there to vibe and everything. There's some that are actually like legitimately funny to take a listen to. All right, Stone Worries done. We don't have to worry about that one. Bridge on the River Ty. Oh, look at this fancy tree frog. This one should be relatively easy enough to do. We should be able to get this done within maybe 30 minutes.
There's nothing quite like a moonlit billabong. Except maybe a moonlit billabong full of giant roaches, spiders and bats.
Woo! Woo! You know, I just realized the teleportation thing is basically just, Mary Sue, aka Jerry, if you guys remember that moderator, logo or icon.
G'day, Ty. Welcome to the Billabong. This is the home of me old mate, Dennis the Cheapskate. Well, sorry, I mean Green Tree Frog.
Oh, dear.
He has got the biggest thunder egg collection this side of the Black Stub. I've tried to convince him to give some up, but he's too precious with them. I'm sure if you did some odd jobs for him, he'd be happy to throw some your way, you know what I mean. Leave it to me, Maury.
Maury, that's his name, okay. Finally, I just to know what the damn parrot's name is. Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh, good. I forgot about how big this freaking level is. This level's a nightmare a little bit. Only a little bit, nothing too crazy. glad to see that you're hanging out with us, Jake. Glad to see that you're also just hanging in there, man. I'm not gonna go into the water just yet, solely because there's a lot of shit in the water. And we don't want to bridge off the thing first. Oh, hello. Haha! That's one golden cog. I bit off his tail, and then after that, I killed him. I see another golden cog. I see a path that leads this way. Look at that, it's another golden cog. Oh, that's a spider. Fucking spiders! There we go. Grab all these opals. And then I forgot how we're supposed to... Oh, right. I don't know how you're supposed to get this. We're supposed to have a boomerang that we do not have right now at the moment. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what boomerang I'm potentially talking about, seeing as how well, I think you guys know. Jake, how you been doing, man? Aside from just hanging in there, man. How goes content on your channel? I haven't seen any new stuff from your channel. Just been busy? Oh, I thought we already had 100. Alright. There we go. There we are. Oh, wait, no. I guess we don't necessarily need that. And I fucked up my jump. You posted a few new videos? Maybe my algorithm is not picking them up. It would not surprise me. God damn it. Oh yeah. There we go. Another cog for the machine. Flamerang, boomerang, cock-a-goom, something, I don't know. Are those just textures? Oh, that's cool. That's so cool for these grasshoppers. The grasshoppers are doing that, not billboarding, but they're doing a type of thing like Doom, where they follow your camera's movement unless you're like turning. That's actually kind of cool. I love shit like that. It's one of the reasons why I always love playing like the old school Doom games. Ooh. Oh, Jake, by the by, we potentially have another guy to join us for Serious Sam. Yeah. So, if things go down the way that they go, we might get, my buddy Alex to join us. I somehow, I showed the game to him, and, he was actually kind of cool to, or he was cool with it, saying that it looked fun and whatnot. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Dumpy pulls through. Alright, so we got the opal thing right here. We got a cog over there that technically we cannot get, but I know how to get it without having to use the item that we're technically supposed to use. It's also just a bitch to get it without that item. No, there's Rex over here. Haha, nice. That's an alligator. Or is it a crocodile? What's the differences between alligators and crocodiles? Alligators go for salt water, right? Crocodiles go for fresh water. I never understood the whole thing. Mostly been streaming, but I've got another video working on right now. Oh, nice, man. You know, funnily enough, I was actually thinking about getting another video done as well for the Star Fox Adventures, because I actually do have a save file again for it. I just have to make a copy of it because I actually need to set things back up. There's a lot of shit I still need to do. Hell, we haven't done anything with, now that I think about it, I haven't done anything for fucking, I haven't done anything for, Star Fox Adventures, Dust. I need to get back on those games. I need to finish those. I need to finish the fight on those. magnet will honestly make this go by a little bit faster. How many sessions did it take you to beat that game? Only 3? Oh, nice. Not bad, not bad. That's light work. Nothing too crazy. How long will each stream? Like 2 hours, give or take? I guess that also depends on how you were able to play the game and everything, like how well you were able to do. Because that game is kind of difficult, but not like too difficult. Ah, yeah. How close is this? Ah, it's like relatively in the middle. Haha! Told you I was able to get it. An hour and a half-ish. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'd probably finish it well, depending on how I guess it really, again, it depends on what difficulty it is and everything. If I were to do 2 hours, probably would finish it about the same amount of time. But I think I'm gonna do that one as a let's play instead of a. Oh, what the fuck? That was cool. I think instead of doing a let's play of it, I think I might, or instead of a live playthrough, I think I'm gonna be doing a let's play for it. Like, unironically, the Star Fox games are like so easy to really do like any form of like playthrough on them, because for real, a playthrough of like Star Fox 64 and hell even like Star Fox for Super Nintendo probably would last 30 minutes and probably an hour tops for both games respectively. Maybe. I guess it depends on how you play Super Nintendo Star Fox and fucking Star Fox 64. Yeah, what the hell was that? There might be something crawling in my damn hair. Damn it. I know I've gotten this before. Oh, bullshit. Whatever. I'll have to come back here with the next boss's rangs. Oh, right. I think the rest of the things are in boxes that are probably on the other side of the bridge. Man, you know, one of these days I need to rewatch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
You shouldn't be here, Ty.
Oh, hello.
This is where Neddy lives. Neddy. Yes, Neddy. He's the biggest, toughest bully this side of the black stump.
Well, he doesn't sound so tough.
Nice one, Ty. Now you've riled him.
That's my tie. Shit-talking enemies. Hey, it sounds so tough. I bet I could be able to jolly whop him. You know, really, to be fair, can you imagine if Ty followed suit with Jake, if you want, I have a copy of the movie. We could watch it tonight if you want. Hell, I legit want to do a watch party for the Mario movie. Or just like any other kind of movies and stuff like that. I think it would be fun as hell to do. Maybe after once I get done streaming, we can watch it. If you are free, of course. Excuse me. Why did it go get spread out so far? Jeez.
Ho, ho, ho! Trespasser am orange rat, puny rat. No match for Nettie. Nettie clobber him good.
Bring on, you fat bastard. Oh, fuck off.
What? Orange rat beat Nettie. Oh, Nettie, I'm so ashamed. Here, Nettie gives shiny rock to new friend.
Sweet.
All right.
Yo, getting back to what I was saying, I think I was saying something before, whatever. I was gonna say, can you imagine if Ty got in the same way that like Jack and Daxter and not necessarily Sly Cooper, but Ratchet and Clank did? Went from child-friendly like platforming game to all of a sudden just Ty gets an Australian sailor mouth. Just thinking about it, it's kind of funny. You just hear him just go, "Oh, you cunt!" It's like, sir. Or whatever the hell, like, most fucking stereotypical things are said in Australia. It'd be funny, but it'd also be, like, really fucked up, too. That's a giant cockroach. Yep. Yeah, fuck you. You ain't getting... AC unit was doing nothing again. 75 out of 300. I'm sure I'm not missing any, but it feels like I'm missing some. Either in an earlier part of the level or in a later part of the level. It might actually be even at Dennis's house. Or potentially under a bridge. I don't know, but select your vehicle. God. I know it's never gonna happen, but I would love for Diddy Kong Racing to come back. The only problem is that, well, it's... You have the most stereotypical Indian elephant in the fucking game. And you have him doing shit like abracadabra, alakazoom, bye-bye for now. Just like... I get what they were going for, but it doesn't mean it made it right. But you also can't have Diddy Kong Racing without him either. You need to have him because it's just funny to fucking hear him talk. I don't think there's anything else in this little area. We have mushrooms over here. I know that sounds very bad, but I'm not talking about those. Another one. How the fuck did I miss that cog? feel like I missed opals around here somewhere. And I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, we have all the family. Nice. That's always good to see. That's what I like to see. Fucking Dutch up in this bitch. Hey yo, real quick, fuck Dutch Vandalin. You think just because I give two facts about it's hard to do it when you're reading the text. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of all. It's also kind of hard to do an Aussie accent. When you're just not prepared to do it. Oi! Just because you think. Whatever. I'm not even gonna try it. Maybe I'll screen cap it and try to do it by myself. Have a really bad Australian accent. Now where? Great. Fan-fucking-tastic. We're missing like 20 or something like that. Just thinking. Now I'm just thinking of fucking Sniper from TF2. But to be fair, Sniper from TF2 like doesn't necessarily lose his cool or anything. He's a professional. We have standards. Proceeds to just get immediately lit up. Luckily, he doesn't get like shot or anything like that, but he still like ducks down, making sure that he doesn't get fucking hit or anything. Again, I would love to play some fucking. I would love to play Team Fortress 2. Problem is that I don't have the time. Or, well, I do, actually, but I just... I ain't got a crew to play with. Alright. Shit. I can't find the rest of these opals. Well, this is one of the big old enemies. Shit. I cannot for the life of me find these last few opals, so I think Damn it, I feel like I could be able to reach that. There's gotta be some boxes I missed or something. Alright. Yeah, there's another concept art thing. I can find those just fine, but I can't find any of these damn, any of these damn opals. Oh. Unless somehow I, like, somehow got them to, like, despawn or something. Which I don't think I did. Unless the last of them are literally just this dude spent or just giving me money or giving me the opals, which that would be kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I don't remember ever going to that tree. There's Rex. Wait, yeah. I think the rest of them are actually over there. How do we get over there? I think I need to glide. Hold on. The fun part of backtracking. There it is. Or opal. Ah, damn you. Oh, I think this one you also have to do with the damn, or with the dumb, I think this one you also have to do with, yeah. So we got lucky with that one. I bet anything. Fun 5 bilbies. Tag team turkeys. I think what you're supposed to do is with this one, you're supposed to use another one of the elemental rangs that you get. tie diving, heat Dennis's house, home sweet home, time attack, find 5 Bellaby's. Let's do the last. No, hey, we're about almost 50% completed the game. Let's do tie diving real quick, and then after that, I think we will go ahead and end stream. It's better not be like a fucking race.
G'day, mate. I came here to give Dennis some diving lessons, but he chickened out.
Well, who can blame him?
You know, Ty, it's high time you learned how to dive. All you have to do is run and press the jump button near the water's edge. Then press the bite button to do a dive.
Yeah, we've been doing that.
See if you can dive into that yellow crate.
Okay. There we go.
You're a natural, Ty. If you're up to the challenge, why don't you try the Super Tower High Dive?
Let's do it.
Here's the challenge, mate. Dive from the top of the Super Tower and pass through each of the rings on the way down. If you get them all, I'll give you a Thunder Egg.
Oh, you beauty!
Sounds fun. Yeehaw!
That was a pearler of a dive. I tell you what, mate, you'd give the Pippi Beach Nippers a run for their money. Here, you've earned this.
Nice.
Ripper!
Alright. Well, with that death-defying thing, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. So, next time on Tie to Tasmanian Tiger, we will finish up Bridge on the River Tie. Oh, wait. I should probably go do that while I do that. While we're signing out, we will finish up Bridge of the River. And then we will possibly have the other levels done. Tomorrow, we will be doing, Metopia. So I gotta get some stuff going on there. And we'll also hopefully have our, numbers all set up and everything. So with all that being said, this is Max from the Video Game Nexus, signing out. You all have yourself a fantastic one. See ya.